We're nearly done. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. Oh, God. Right, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Yeah. Bob. Oh, okay. You're so happy you just want to... Don't go into it. Don't go. You're going under it. Okay. You're there. That's one way of getting there. Okay, Bob. I think I've lost the plot. Right. Okay, Bob. Brakes first. Take the brakes off. Take the brakes off. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Copyrighted music. Hi, Jeb. Sorry for blinding you. I've got my full beams on. Right, let's go under here. This is where I clip Bob's head off. No, he's alive. That's good. Right, Bob, are you any good at reversing? Probably not, as you're still going forwards. Do you mind kicking it into reverse? That's the one. Okay, I've decided you do not listen to the way the wheels are pointing, because that doesn't work. You just press the button in which you want to go. Right, stoop. And, no, that way. I just instead what I needed to do... Oh, Bob, you are not as good at reversing as Jeb is. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Find it. Yes! Oh. Beautiful. Do the lights go out? No, they don't. Right, we've got to actually individually turn the lights out. There we go. And we should be able to do it here as well. Lights off. Lights off. Now, leave seat. And let's wander back to... You didn't put the brakes on. Bob, you didn't put the brakes on. But... Yeah, kind of hovering. Okay, we can put the wow, you're, do you want to go up, maybe? Whoa. Okay, right, you're doing it this way. I was wondering why your legs weren't moving, Bob. Oop, sorry. Sorry, you might have bumped that there. Okay, you gotta get ready to grab, Bob. Ready to grab it. Get ready to grab it. This is not the correct way of doing it, Bob. Always blame Bob. Okay. Right, now how do we get Jeb in? Jeb, leave seat. Okay. Put your thing on and go up. Wow, I don't know what happened with that foot there. Right, you're going to do the same as Bob. Okay, it's simpler, I suppose. As long as we grab in time. Jeb! Jeb, no Jeb, bad Jeb. Jeb. Okay. Right. We'll pretend that didn't happen. And we're going to get you out of this. Jeb, we're going to get you out of this. Jeb. No. Oh! We're free! Oh, God, Jeb. You just scared the hell out of me because you incorporated your body with... Whoa! You're a nutter. God, well that was a bit of a bloody palaver, wasn't it? Jeb, are you better now? You still look like a crazy person. Bob, has your face, like, healed since the skidding incident? It has? Okay, that's good. Well, welcome back to the moon. With Bob and Jeb on Bob's moon-based control tower. Now, earlier today, in the few days that it's been since Jeb's little accident, I had a phone call with the Kerbal Space Command, and they weren't too pleased with all of these incidents that's happened. You know, they've actually got a big board down there that said last incident on the moon was never. And now it says 2 days ago, so you know, Bob and Jeb had completely wrecked that record. And I think they're pretty paid off about it, because they were kind of happy that there wasn't any incidents. But oh well. They told me that they are cutting the funding for our space program. Now, Bob, don't cry. I know, this is terrible news. Actually, it's really, really bad news, because it does mean that you two are both stuck on the moon. Yeah, and we have Well, I say we have no way of getting you off, but I think there is a spaceship. Yeah, here it is. What was it? It was Moon... I can't even remember what this spaceship was called. I think it's Munxplat. It's one of the ones. It didn't go splat, luckily. But I believe it has enough fuel for a re-entry. And it does, in fact, have a parachute. We could get one of you back, but that's... You know, that's just not in keeping with it, is it? We've got to rescue both of you. Unless you guys decide that you only want one of them to return to Kerbin, and then we'll just leave the other and be done with it. But no, we have to rescue them both. And to do that, we have to pay our own way in this space race. And what I mean by that is we have to collect scientific information and research to be able to sell. To basically then go barter off somewhere in some dark alley and actually buy some space parts. Now, we have a little bit of a setup already. We have the moon base. And we have some instruments on our rovers. I'm not sure if we have any instruments on the moon base tower itself. We do. I think that's a gravimetric thingy-majig there. Yes, it is. Right. We can log the gravimetric data from the top of the tower. This is something we could do. Okay, let's take the data. Log gravity data. The sensors conduct a detailed survey of the local gravity. Gravity has been scanned from the moon's highlands. This is the moon's highlands, if anyone wanted to know. They are basically hills next to craters that are slightly higher than that bit of land down there, and therefore they're high land. Data size is 60 mints. Data recovery, we have 60 science points from that. That's pretty good. And if we transmit it, we get 32, which is a little bit less. But you know what? We can't actually keep the data because then we'd have to return it back to Kerbin. Although we could use that Munxplat V1 to return the data with Bob or Jeb. But let's transmit what we got for now. And we can always collect some more data and send it back. So, transmit data. Uploading data. Uploading. That is using a lot of power. Christ, saying that we don't have the solar panels out. 60 data received on gravity scan of the moon's highlands. And our communitron has decided to go to sleep. Well, okay, you do that. And I'm going to talk to Jeb and Bob about an expedition. Yes, we are going to go on a Munxpedition. Yeah, I've just named it that. That sounds amazing. A Munxpedition. Using one of our rovers and a Bob, I believe. So, you alright with that, Bob? Yes? You good? Where are you? I can't see you, Bob. Maybe if I use Jeb. Where is he? Is he over here? Ooh. There he is. Hello, Bob's back of helmet. You good with that, Bob? It looked like he was shaking his head for a moment there, but I think he's perfectly fine with it. We might even get to get some rocks for that rock storage, which we've never used. And hopefully we don't have to use the fire extinguisher either. But, right. Let's get Bob out, get in a rover, and see what we can find. Okay. Is the ladder extended? I believe it is. I believe it is. I'm also going to thank... quickly now, Guy Fortier, I think that's how you say it, for telling me to lock the suspension in the lander legs, which I can't do because I'm not in control of the moon base control tower, but I've already done it, and that stops it from bouncing up and down, which is the problem we had last time, and also for using the square brackets to change vehicles, which is freaking awesome. Right, let's go down. Right, here we go. The ladder is extended, that's good. I think I didn't actually check, and Bob would have fallen to his almost peril. Or got stuck like Jeb would. Right, how are you going to get across? You're just going to walk along the edge? Yeah, right, that seems reasonable. As long as you jump off here before we get to the thrusters, Bob. Don't want to break those, they're very important. Okay, good. You look happy about this, Bob. That's good, I'm glad you're happy. Rover 1 or 2? Number 2, okay, well, we'll use 2, that's fine. I didn't think you really had a preference, to be honest. They're actually identical, Bob. But I won't tell you that. I just did, didn't I? Yeah. Right, board, here we go. We are now on Bob's rover number 2. And we need to get Jeb to uncouple it. Jeb, would you please stop staring into space and uncouple the thing? No. Undock. There we go. Right, Bob. Forward. 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 Bob. Go forward. Oh, we got the brakes on. Nope. Ah, there we go. Yes, we did. Indeed, we did. And thank you to Blage Ravinger. I think that's, again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce these things, for telling me to drive in docking mode, because apparently it gives you slightly more control on this large ice planet, which is actually the moon and has no ice on it at all. But still, we seem to do this amazing drifty thing. It's not as bad, actually. It's pretty good. Right, Bob, you might want to put the anti-roll system up. There we go. Well done. And the lights. Put those on. No, wrong button, Bob. That one. There we are. Now we can kind of see exactly the same thing. Except the wheels are slightly more bright. Okay, we are going to break for a moment and discuss where we're going, Bob, okay? Where are we going to go? I'm thinking like the bottom of a crater might be a good idea. That one. Sure, why not? Let's go to the bottom of that crater and see what sciencey, Y&C things we can find. It's honestly not going to take us all day. Bob, why have you taken the brakes off? I didn't say to take the brakes off. Okay, anyway, onwards to adventure. Stop drifting. There we go. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Right. I'll see you in a moment. Hold on, Bob. Wait a minute. Ooh. You pulled a bit of a two-weedy thingy there. Whew, we have gone, like, no distance at all. I forgot to quick save, Bob. That would have been bad. Imagine if something had broken or you'd been a bit of a reckless driver and you know, loads of things could have happened. It could have been terrible. Anyway, on we go again. Sure, nothing bad will happen, Bob. Now stick to the speed limit. The moon limit of about 10 meters per second. That's it. No faster than 10 meters per second, because if you go faster than that, you don't know what could happen. You might take off. Bob, you're reaching the... Bob, this is getting hairy. No, you've gone over the moon limit. Fine. Do whatever you want, Bob. If you crash, it is not my fault. I'm putting that out there now. Not my fault. Bob, you've gone quite far over the limit. Okay, Bob, you are just a complete and utter reckless driver. Look, there's even a hill. What are you going to do about the hill? Nothing? You're just going to float a bit. That actually worked quite well. Thank you, Bob. Sorry, what? You need a P? No. Sorry, I'm sure the Kerbalian engineers... Wow, you're really enjoying this. Built a P feature into your suit. So just go ahead. It might feel a bit warm and slightly strange, but just go for it, Bob. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm loving this. This little rover's great. I don't actually... But Bob doesn't need to accelerate at all. We are just sticking at about 15 meters per second without doing anything. There's another hill, Bob. Oh, God. Oh, dear. This is quite precarious. Okay, Bob, we are getting there. How far away from the tower are we? 1.4 kilometers. That's pretty far. Ooh, drifting slightly. There we go. How far are we from this crater? Okay, that's not too bad. We'll try and aim for an edge. An edge is probably the best spot. Okay. Bob, do you not think that like 18 meters per second is a little bit too fast? Just a smidgen. Bear in mind, I think that's the edge of the... Oh, I think we should brake. Actually, I do think that's the edge of the crater. Bob, slow down. Slow down, Bob. That's it. Nice and gently. Just as we go up this large hill. Just keep it slow. And then we'll find out what's over the edge. Yep, I think this is the edge of the crater. Or is that the edge of the crater? Nope, this might not be the edge of the... Okay, Bob, you can accelerate. That's fine. Don't listen to me. I know nothing about the moon. Neither do you. That's why we're going to go get scientific data about it. We're going to find out stuff about the moon. It's going to be fun. This little rover is just flipping amazing. It hasn't flipped over. We're going at a steady speed. I think we have reached the edge of the crater now, though. So, Bob, if you'd like to apply... Oh, no. This moon thing is really, really deceiving. You get to an edge and you think, the crater. And actually, it's just the top of a hill. Okay, Bob, keep going. Yes, Bob, as I've told you numerous times, we are nearly there, okay? Right, look, we've gone bloody 4 kilometers. Is that not enough for you? Oh, yes, actually, Bob, brake. Brake really, really hard. Brake, oh god. Well, oh, Bob, we've found the edge of the crater.